Day 6, 7 a.m. As part of this week's shopping task, the house has been transformed into the Big Brother manor. Jade Goody, her boyfriend Jack and mum Jackie have adopted Shilpa, Jermaine and Ken into their family. Yesterday, Ken left the Big Brother manor for good. The family is unaware that they are all facing the public vote and that one of them will be evicted on Wednesday. For 3 days, the servants in the servant quarters have been waiting hand and foot on the family living in the manor. If more than 3 servants fail to fulfil their duties, then all the housemates will have failed the task and will have to live on basic rations for a week. Joe incurred one fail by allowing a member of the family to prepare their own lunch. Leo incurred another fail by falling asleep while on duty during the night.
I put the back of the chair and wrapped my jacket round it and the towel and slept against it. But I think I'm off, folks. I'm just sorry that I failed the task.
Oh, don't be silly. We've all done things that none of us are counting on the task being complete, because no matter how much we've tried.
Why? What have you done?
Oh, the poor guy had to sleep. His eyes are hanging out. Everyone's been saying it. You just don't know how you did
But
it.
I don't think my health is being...
No, they've drained us of all our energy.
I know, but we can't give up now, because otherwise that's
I
what
don't
it
care.
is.
I can't carry on. It won't be any
Go
better
on.
upstairs either.
You can't give up. Can't do that. Come on. Now, that's not the sort of talk we understand. Big, hairy guy like you. We all get fed up. But you've done the most difficult bit, so you can't just go now. Besides, we haven't no one driving us nuts with it.
Well, Jade Goody is going to win this fucking thing anyway.
No,
Because that's the kind of people they want,
that.
you know. Yeah, of course it is.
Okay, you can say that, but
I can say anything I bloody well want. I don't like not saying what I want.
Well, you say what you want, and you mind what
I
you
don't
want.
like saying tit, arse and fuck.
I know, but it doesn't suit you.
I know, but that's me.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think you're letting it drive you nuts, and you shouldn't. You definitely won't win if you don't stay in the game.
What do you get out of winning? A big tick for self-degradation.
But didn't you know that they...
Flog me next and pour insects all over me.
Didn't you know that they was gonna... that he was
Yeah,
gonna
to a certain
be
extent, but I didn't expect it to affect my health.
Come on, you. Oh.
You're a wonderful soul, Cleo.
Oh, come on.
I hope you've got a good man in your life because you deserve it.
8:38 a.m. Servants Danielle, Carol, Leo and Dirk are in the scullery in the servant quarters.
But there's nothing I can do really that would make me happy. I'd love to have a wank actually. I can't have a wank. I'd really like to have a wank, but... Sorry, just telling it like it is.
Kitchen hand Joe and dear butler Ian are in the living area.
Do you know what, Ian? I think we've all failed. I think everyone's failed to a certain extent.
No, but I've tried to do everything, though.
Do you know what that means?
I'm not actually. I could
No
really burst
twiglets.
into tears today.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to let them beat me.
You need to garden the garden and things, don't you? Don't worry, you do it.
The way he's just said as well, did you hear him? I feel like having a wank.
I know, I don't want to hear it.
Vile.
Yes.
Vile. I don't... If you
Yes.
want to go and do that, go to the toilet and
Shut
don't
your
tell
mouth.
anyone.
Well, you know, just shut up about it.
Exactly.
And I'm getting sick of him telling me he loves me. Nobody loves anybody. It's ridiculous. You know, I'm not worried about it.
He's thinking about properly winning.
Of course he is.
That's all his mind's concentrated on. I'm just concentrating on getting my bloody clothes back and getting back upstairs and just feeling normal again.
I'm concentrating on getting a bit of fish and a few vegetables.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
all I want.
I want my sweets and my normal clothes back.
Well, it's just, oh no, completely concentrating on it.
Yeah.
There's so
The
much,
only thing he talks about.
there's a lot of fakery going on here, actually. There's a lot of messing going on.
Oh, it's just, and bless Leo, he's just so loud.
And his
But what he does is, if I was having a quiet moment, just sitting there, and he walks around the room, and I've not been in on his conversations. Say he's talking to you and you're just having a chill.
Yeah.
And then he comes over like that and tells you
and
the conversation just to make sure you're still there. And he works his way around. I think, I'm not even listening to a word you're saying. I'm not even in on your conversation.
These things to like selective hearing, isn't it? Select what you want to hear.
Oh, fuck's sake! Open the fucking door! Fucking hell. Oh, this is like, I'm gonna complain. It's fucking ridiculous. Open the fucking door to the garden. Big brother, open the door to the garden. This is not a request, it's a demand.
I've lost my vote. Actually, he's not wrong. Actually, it should be open. It's ridiculous.
No, I just asked yesterday there when they opened it.
Leo, if servants wish to be let out into the open, they must first request to do so from Big Brother.
I request to be let out into the open air.
The doors will be opened shortly.
Thank you and good fucking night. Fuck off. Fuck yourself.
(9:18 a.m). Night butler Leo is in the backyard of the servant quarters. Servants Joe, Cleo, Ian and Carol and family member Jack are in the kitchen. The servants are preparing a full English breakfast for the family members, using a sausage maker that Big Brother has provided as part of the task.
Pump it off.
So the trick is, oh look, there's a big hole there. Hang on.
Oh, that's it. You'd have to tease it and
Stop
stimulate it at the same time.
Oh yeah, if you really... Oh.
That's so rude. Why is there two?
Because one's mincing and one's sausaging.
Okay.
Like, oh.
Stop it. This should have been your job.
Peasant Danielle and housekeeper Dirk are in the scullery.
Are you looking forward to seeing Shilpa?
She's probably now, somebody probably said something, she won't even talk to me now.
She's waiting for you to go
No,
upstairs.
she's going to be really distant because
She's
somebody made
missed
fun of her
you.
probably. If she knew, if she saw Joe making fun, she would never talk to me again.
Don't be silly.
It's true. Would you? No. If you liked some guy and you were doing, then you find everybody's making fun of you?
Oh, you thought everybody was making fun of
Of you, yeah.
No, nobody's making fun
Oh,
of
look
you.
at Danielle. Every time Teddy comes in the room, she goes, "Oh, there's Teddy."
I do.
Yeah, they go,
So do you, though.
huh?
You go red, you blush when you see Shilpa.
I don't know. You'll never know, will you?
No, 'cause I'm
Yeah, you
stuck
don't get to.
down here.
You're a mere servant girl.
I'm a
You
peasant.
don't know what it's like up in the big house. Well, I don't know if you could handle it. Yeah. Yeah. She's. If I was 15 years younger, I would make a serious move.
What if you
I've
go...
seen, you know, the classic thing is old guys making fools out of themselves over young girls.
But what if you go upstairs now and she's like, oh, Dirk, I love you.
I go, hey, when we get out, I'm coming to India.
India.
But I can't imagine why she would have any interest in me.
10:07 a.m. Peasant Danielle and night butler Leo are asleep in the servant quarters. Shilpa, Carol, Dirk, Ian and Jack are in the living area.
Jermaine, my sweet, my little darling, how are you? You slept good?
It is touching. You know, I had these friends, this couple in Montana, my best friend actually, he died when he was 85. I met him when he was about 60. And he was my friend. We used to go fishing together. And then he was married to his wife. They had for over 60 years. We went for 10 years. I couldn't stand this side of it. I was so bad. We didn't talk. But see, they didn't get divorced. He said that, and all of a sudden I fell right back in love again. It was like...
So you should marry when you're 60. I think I'm going to do that.
I can't wait that long, dear. If we're going to do this, it's got to be soon. They're teasing me so bad.
Are you kidding me?
They are. Well, I'm bad with you. I said, I'm just trying to...
I thought you were going to adopt me.
I gave you an option, and you picked adoption. I know. That hurt, too. It did.
Stop
it.
It's no, baby, no.
I knew you were joking. If I thought you really meant that, I would be crushed.
You're embarrassing me.
I know.
10:44 a.m. In the Big Brother manor, housekeeper Dirk and head butler Carol are in the garden. As part of this week's shopping task, Dirk must pot up and paint the Big Brother manor coat of arms.
Did you see the pictures of Saddam, though? It was hideous. They should never have shown
Well, that's the media. That's the bloody media in Britain. They love this stuff.
There was official pictures. There was official pictures.
No, they were snuck out.
Yeah,
Those are not...
There was some on the phone and there was some official ones. Yeah. But, you know, you don't show that because you make them... Did you see Saddam's face? No fear. He's a hero. Do you remember that movie with James Cagney? Years ago, when he was when he was going for the death penalty, and he didn't care, and he kind of said "sod you," and one of his friends said, "You have to squeal like a baby when they kill you, because every young kid who sees this and thinks you're being brave and thinks it's okay, this is going to happen to them. So squeal."
That's the liberal bullshit of the Hollywood left.
No, but it was fantastic.
It's so nuts.
And you saw him go in.
It's just nonsense. It's liberal brainwash.
And all these boys who looked up to him.
In other words, every little kid's going to watch that and go, yeah, I want to go be a criminal too, and I'll die brave.
I'm just telling you
it's
the movie.
Nonsense.
I'm not saying that's how it was.
It's bollocks. It's so crazy. God, the idea. So now...
And then he goes to the electric chair and he goes, don't. And he wasn't really scared. It was a good movie. I liked it.
Yeah.
Most of the family and some of their servants are in the living area.
Wait, you've got to see this. Jermaine. No, Jackie, just moonwalk for us. Moonwalk, come on.
Show us the moonwalk.
What's that one? Kiss my bad fucking ass. Oh, I can't do it.
Jackie,
do it. Oh, yeah.
Right, moonwalk and then go in the ear and then the leg.
I can't do that bit. Ow! I like that bit.
Night butler Leo is in the diary room.
Hello, Leo. How are you today? Big Brother is here for you, if there is anything Big Brother can do.
Okay, well, I'll speak and I'll make a statement, if you like. I don't trust Big Brother. I think you're losing a lot of psychological warfare, and I have no respect for Big Brother. Basically, I find that your attitude sucks. I'm in a place which is insanitary. I don't think the conditions here are clean, and I think that we as celebrities should be treated with some respect. I know we get a fee, but quite honestly, it's not really what I'm worth, I don't think. I'd really like a copy of my contract to see where I agreed to some of the items that are going on now. That would be really nice.
Leo, Big Brother does accept that you're feeling upset.
Oh, fuck off. Okay, Big Brother, I'll give you 1 hour. Just either my contract or a producer. And if you can't do that, then the game is over, okay?
Big Brother has heard and understood all your concerns, Leo, and
Yo,
Big Brother will get back to you.
Ooh. Okay, well, fuck you and thank you very much.
11:50 a.m. In the servant quarters, peasant Danielle, night butler Leo and head butler Carol are in the scullery.
My bugbear is that if you were going to do this, just like the American officers at Abu Ghraib, you should have thought of...
There's a big difference between people at Abu Ghraib and us is we're getting paid and they're not.
Not much. Not much, because this is a controlled environment where people are on the outside controlling them up. Well, not Abu Ghraib, actually.
But nobody
no.
put
Guantanamo
us...
Bay. Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, nobody put us here. You know?
We done this ourselves.
We did this ourselves. Nobody said go
I know
there.
that, but it should be thought out.
Well, it is thought out. I'm sure there's like a year
hang
in the
on.
planning.
Carol, I'm sorry, I'm going to disagree with you. The word celebrity.
Right.
If someone is a celebrity...
Right.
What is a celebrity?
Well, that's the point. You know, I'm not a celebrity.
It's not, that's, I don't think there's any difference between me and a normal person that walks down the street.
Are you calling a quote celebrities and somebody should be treated differently from a punter that went in? Because I don't think that's the case.
No,
I think we're liable to more crap than your average punter because we're supposed to know what we're doing and we're getting paid a lot more than your normal punter will be getting paid. And I think that's the bottom line. There should be no special treatment. I mean, yes, I want it, but there shouldn't be. There shouldn't be.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be less than we are accustomed to.
Yes, it should. I just think the bottom line is we accepted the conditions.
Not totally.
And you know,
I didn't totally accept this. I didn't come all the way from Australia to get this. Just to get a bit more fucking publicity.
Well, I think we might be getting it.
(1:27 p.m. Cook Cleo and housekeeper Dirk are in the living area. Family member Shilpa and head butler Carol are in the bedroom.
You know, I'd like to have like a nice, healthy...
Yes.
Life.
Yes, and you
dash life.
Yes. But you couldn't with an older man.
I don't think so.
Do you have to marry an Indian man?
Yes, definitely.
Do you? You have to?
Yeah.
Or because you want to?
I want to.
Oh, you want to, okay.
There'll be too much that he'll have to change and I'll have to change otherwise. You know? You know, just
That
makes things
Dirk
easier.
actually went through that scenario yesterday. He was saying, where would I live?
Are you serious?
Yeah, we were playing.
Are you kidding me? This is going to be on TV, you know that, right? This is great TV.
He knows that there's no chance. He's just got a little twinkle.
And Dad, you know what? He was telling me about his life, and he's a good man. He's
a very good
given up
man.
a lot. He's sacrificed a lot for his children.
Completely.
I'm sure he'll find someone.
He said it was like 14 years when he was bringing up because he didn't have a relationship with anybody.
How sad.
You know, you look at somebody like him who's attractive and, nice.
I know, he's very attractive.
And nice hair.
He's just a little hard on hearing, though.
Yeah, but that's, Thank you very much, darling. That's gorgeous.
Leo comes to the diary room.
Hello, Big Brother.
Leo, how are you feeling?
Have you got my contract?
Leo, can you specify for Big Brother the exact issues that you have grievances with?
Smoking, insanitary conditions generally, constant air conditioning and no fresh air, and noise terrorism, I call it. That clapping, endless clapping sound, which I don't think is fair. I wouldn't keep a dog like this.
On the issue of noise, Big Brother does, on Fridays, during a live show, play crowd noise into the house to ensure that the house is not disturbed by noises coming from the outside world.
I'm out of here. That's me. I'm over. I quit. I quit. I don't
Leo,
listen to
would you
this
take
shit.
a seat so that Big Brother can discuss
refuse
these
to
issues
sit.
with
I'll
you?
show you my dick if you like, but that's about it. I'm out of here. I don't want to have that again. I don't like it. It's not fair. It's inhumane. It's inhumane. And if you won't show me my contract, then I think you're breaking your contract. You're breaking your agreement. And quite frankly, I'd rather go back to Australia at this moment than stay on the show. And I'm asking you to do something about it, or else you lose me for your fucking little game.
Leo, Big Brother values you as a housemate, and once again, there is no
fuck
game
you. I don't
being
value
played
you
here.
as Big Brother. I don't value you as Big Brother. Look, can I tell you something? You don't know this. I've been through more shit from television shows. I've had television shows cheapen me all my bloody life. If you want the money back, fucking take it. I don't give a stuff, but I want to get out of here. I can't live like this. I don't feel well. I don't feel good about myself. I don't know if I want to expose this person that I'm becoming to the outside world.
2:32 p.m. Jade, Jack and Jackie are in the living area.
You need to do a cartwheel, Jack.
Not with one hand, I can't.
You do.
I can do head over heels.
Go on.
Oh, no, I can't. I can't even do that.
Family members Jermaine and Shilpa are in the bedroom.
What happened? You saw a rat?
Oh my God, this is not good.
Oh, you dropped your parents' picture?
You know, Jermaine, you just have to do me a favor. Can you just pick this up for me, please?
Sure, what?
It's my photograph, my God's photograph.
Oh,
I can't touch it today.
Okay, 1 second. Where is it? Right here? That picture?
Sorry. Thank you. Can you stick it over there?
In here?
Stick it on it. In front, like the way it was.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Thank you, Jermaine. Yeah.
Leo is in the diary room. Big Brother has provided him with a copy of his contract. Most of the servants are in the scullery talking about Shilpa.
Oh, Dirk.
Stop it!
I think, I don't want to dash your hopes. I think it has to be in, I think you have to be Indian.
Absolutely.
What for?
Not only that,
to marry
you-
Shilpa, and you have to be in Bombay, more at the point.
And you have to come from the right family.
Yes, there's all of that.
Doesn't with the Indian, the parents arrange...
Normally, but not with her. She can choose because her parents are very liberal.
How about
So
the miso?
she's just explained now she's part of like a very small community where up until this generation they've had to marry within the community.
But I
Her
could charm
parents are
her.
very
I'm good
liberal.
with parents. Her dad
Well,
and
you
I
might,
be
yeah,
friends.
but you're wrong colour though.
Proper serious, aren't you?
No.
Leo has been reading his contract for 9 minutes.
Okay, Big Brother, thank you for that.
And?
Well, basically they say we agree they're in total rights to provide whatever they fucking feel like.
That's what I thought.
So,
But basically you realise we're stuffed, that they can do what they want with us, really.
Yeah.
yeah, so we've got 26 days to think about.
Green.
No, we
What
don't.
happens now?
Are you crazy?
What
You think of
happens now?
one day at a time.
That's all right.
3:24 p.m. Big Brother has gathered the family in the lounge and has asked the servants to pack their belongings and join the main house.
Thank you, darling.
We're never going to all get there.
It's been really nice, I've enjoyed it. I'll see you later. I'll carry on.
We're going home.
Wasn't I on it? Wasn't I on it? Wasn't I on it? Wasn't my
Are you guys okay?
We're starving. We've had no
You make Jack when you're
I haven't seen anybody.
3:32 p.m. Big Brother has given head butler Carol envelopes for each servant. If servants have succeeded in fulfilling their individual duties, then they will be paid for their time. If they've failed, the envelope will be empty.
This is Big Brother. Carol, you must now open your pay packet.
I have failed.
Oh my God!
I have failed mine, so don't get excited. That's why they took me in today.
We'll always love
silly.
it.
And we all know it. Oh, pass. I think they must be being nice. Oh my God. I have, you all have, my God.
3 passes.
That's all we need, 3.
No, 3 passes. You need 2 more. No,
3
yeah.
fouls. You know, it's 3 fouls. You get 3 fouls. You've got 4 of us.
Well done, Carol.
This is Big Brother. Ian, you must now open your pay packet.
You ain't passed, it's my fault.
Leo, you must now open your pay packet.
He's passed.
No.
Yes, you have. Yeah, 100%.
Want me to open it?
But I'm a rebel.
You have done it. You have done it. It's the best.
I failed.
No, you ain't, Fibber.
You're messing.
Leo, it was a fundamental part of the night butler's role to be on call at all times in the servant quarters once the family had retired to bed. By falling asleep during your shift, you failed to fulfil your duties and have unfortunately not been paid.
Don't worry.
We still love you.
Don't worry, Leo.
Don't worry, we'll still eat. We'll be fine.
Do you know there's only one we can...
I don't know if I can associate
I fell
with you
asleep on the
anymore,
chair
Leo.
and in the end I gave up and got me bedclothes and just went to sleep.
Cleo, you must now open your pay packet.
Oh, come on.
You'll cry, won't you?
You passed.
Don't take it too seriously, Cleo.
Yes. 2 more we need now. Yeah. 2 more passes. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Shush.
Fine.
Oh, stop
We're
it.
a team, so don't worry.
Joe, you must now open your pay packet.
Go, Joe! Go,
I haven't.
Joe.
I haven't.
Yes, you have.
I haven't.
Oh, no!
Joe, you have cooked, cleaned and helped your cook to prepare some fine food throughout the task.
That's good.
In allowing a member of the family to prepare their own snack, you have not fulfilled the duties of
When
Big Brother Manor.
Oh, now piss off! Everyone was in the dining room.
Oh,
That was Ken.
That's because I was. That was.
Everyone was in the dining room.
Ken.
I didn't do that. She wasn't allowed to do it because it was the butler's job, and everyone. They were all in the bloody dining
Yeah,
room.
I
You
know.
can't fail because of that. That's when Ken took his
that's
cheese.
when Ken took his...
That's when Ken took
You
the
know the
thing.
break, and you were always there. That's not her fault.
No, that's what Jade had a row with.
This is Big Brother.
We'd like an inquiry on that one.
I'm gonna vomit.
Joe,
I said that. I said he's.
you must now open your pay
We need pass now, guys.
Come on, Dirk. Come on, Dirk, you pass. Come on.
Mountain Man! Mountain Man!
As Leo and Joe have gone unpaid, Danielle must be paid if the group are to pass the task and win a luxury shopping budget.
Danielle, we need
Fine,
to
shut us
now.
It's up to the kitchen.
I'll
mate.
cry if I haven't got them. Feel
Why
bad.
have you made 4 loaves of bread and spinach? Come on, she's
I made like fried rice and chips.
I feel really
This is Big Brother. Danielle.
Oh, Daniel.
You must now open your
Come on,
pay packet.
come on, Dan. Danny. Yeah, she's passed. Come on, Dan.
Five 17 p.m. Jermaine and Leo are at the dining table.
We've got a single coming out.
Don't lose you. Don't lose you. Don't
No,
lose
no.
Leo.
It's called Happy Hour, and it's coming out in the States. That it's going to be a smash.
Every hour is happy hour. There's no backstage pass. There's no VIP. And everything's as beautiful can be. Every hour.
And he's written it all, and they just wanted my high voice. So they came all the way from the States saying nobody does that voice like Leo Sayer, which was lovely. And it's the title track of the album, comes out in March, and it's the first single. And Rolling Stone, they've already checked it out with Rolling Stone reckons it's a smash.
Most of the housemates are in the lounge. Cleo, Shilpa and Carol are talking about Dirk.
I'll tell you something very tragic. He's been a very sick man. Really? Yes.
Oh my God, why?
Yes, he had prostate cancer at 30. I mean, that is like monstrously young.
He wrote a book.
He wrote
so
a book
not
about
being
it.
in this group.
No, he wrote a book about it. Yes. And they
Oh,
wanted,
this is Dirk we're talking about?
And he told us. He said they wanted they wanted to castrate him.
Oh my God. Is that why his wife left him?
No.
Because she couldn't make bread. She couldn't make bread and wouldn't make bread. Why?
And the reason he eats,
the
reason he eats the way he eats now is because he completely changed his way of eating. And almost cured himself. That's what he wrote the book about.
God.
Yeah. That's why he eats rice and everything.
Dirk is in the diary room.
Hello, Dirk.
Hello.
What do you think about the new housemates?
They're very, it's an odd group. I get along with them all. Talk to Jack about football. Jade is a smart cookie. And her mother is a little bit like Leo. Between the two of them, it's nice though. You can just sit there. You don't have to do anything. Just sit there and like watching it. Yeah, they're lively. When Jade talks, she'll say something I won't understand 80% of it. And her mother, the same. I can't understand Joe. I can't understand. I'm for Danielle. It's just every 5th or 6th word. I never thought of that. That's one of the most difficult things about being here. I feel like a foreigner.
Is there anyone you feel particularly close to in the Big Brother house?
Philpa, I feel close to. Not close enough, but close to. Although I can't pronounce her name, which is a big hindrance. I think that's a Freudian block. I've been flirting with her. I have to stop doing that, though. It's not. I've been teasing her.
Now the housemates are all back together, how do you plan on spending your evening?
I can't flirt anymore. That kept me going for 3 or 4 days. So, can't talk to Ken about old movies. Can only listen to Leo for so long. Nothing to talk about with anybody else. Sometimes the loneliest place to be is in a crowd.
You're always welcome to talk to Big Brother in the diary room.
Okay, yeah. Might do that. You can get me Shilpa's phone number?
6:28 p.m. Big Brother has gathered the housemates in the lounge and, as a reward for passing a task, has given Jackie 3 takeaway menus for the housemates to order tonight's evening meal.
We have an Asian menu, a Japanese menu, and an Indian menu. Okay, you're allowed one starter, one main dish and one side dish each off of any menu you would like. Okay, what would you like? Asian, Japanese or Indian?
Indian? No, I don't know. Well, let me...
They said food, not women.
So it's one starter, one main dish, one side dish you've got to have.
Come and look at the Indian one.
No, I'll bring, we'll do individual.
So you're gonna write
1 minute,
dirt?
we'll bring one each time. One at a time.
want me to
No,
help
one at
you?
a time. No. No, I can do it. Fucking take my task away from me.
Oh, God.
I wanted to do it.
Let her do it.
I wanted to do
Let
it.
her do it.
Why don't you just let them read what they want to...
Yeah, but one at a time can read it. Three can't read one menu.
She went in there, let her do it, please.
Mr. Soup, what's in that?
Jackie, I'll do it.
No, it's okay. Leave it.
Jackie, you have to come and look
Just
at it
sit
yourself.
there and do what you're doing. Please.
Let her do it.
No, it's fine, Jermaine.
See, there are 3 menus. There have to be 3 people doing it.
Why? Why 3 people?
We should pass them around.
Why 3 people?
Because there's 3 different menus.
Carol, please, Carol, just go ahead and finish it for me.
Why don't we
Please.
take these apart?
Yeah, why don't you take them apart, give people with minis and they can look at what they want.
Carol.
Oh, shit. Oh, it's too many people, just one thing.
Go back outside now. Go back outside now.
That's me.
What's it got out of chicken noodles? What's that?
Dude, can I put your jacket on to sit in the garden?
Sure.
She's had enough noise.
Is this bad now?
I think yeah.
That pig was bad before
What are
you
you
cooked it.
having? Cleo? What do you have?
Well,
Japanese.
you know.
Let's...
65 and then the evenings. It's really beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah.
So when does it drop? When it just drops?
Boy, the people come there now. There's a lot of second homes, and starting in June, they really gets busy. But you know, we got a lot of people coming in the winter to ski now.
Go back in if you want. I'm alright. I'm just taking a minute.
Your mum doing your heading?
I don't really think it's like. I just think the whole thing is now.
Where?
I don't know. Where my mum's about, I just always sort of like the grown up. And I don't want to be. I am a grown up.
I knew it was going to be like that.
Don't want to be. I don't know. I can't. I don't know. It's not like something I can stop and put on. It just happens when she's around.
I know, I always go like that. That's why I always act like that, and you always fucking moan at me.
Just take it differently. But mine's different. Mine's a different scenario. Mine's just because your mum's not like my mum, is she? Your mum's like a normal. Well, not normal, but your mum's like a mum. I'd rather be at home looking after my kids and thinking over my kids than my mum. If I'm going to be a mum to someone, I'd rather be a mum to my kids, not a mum to my mum. And it ain't her fault, it's just that's how it's always been, and I don't know, it's like, I don't know, Jack, it's hard to say, I'm just going to shut up.
At 8:57 p.m. Jackie, Carol, Danielle, Joe, Jade and Leo are in the living area.
Excuse me sitting on top of you?
That's all right.
That's all right. I'm up here now. He's gone all small. Here, you're all little.
Will you stop that?
I'm all little.
They just hate my voices.
So we hate your voices. It's just they're
I
constant.
can be really annoying, can't I?
I've not had you that long. No, not yet.
You'll see.
You've not had me at all yet.
Give it till tomorrow evening. You'll be smacking them across the face tomorrow night.
Dirk and Jermaine are by the hot tub.
I asked somebody, I guess it doesn't snow very often in London.
It should.
You would think so.
Being how cold it gets.
I mean, you see all those movies about London, they always got Charles Dickens movies, I don't know, like, you know, Oliver Twist, the Christmas, they always got snow. But I hear that's really rare.
Ian and Shilpa are nowhere.
It's nice to have a bit of peace and quiet. Just be.
I know. I'm just dreading if Jackie comes here. If I see her entering this area, I'm just running away.
Oh, she's
You're going to have to deal with that.
Yeah, I've not spent a whole day with her yet, so.
Ah.
I obviously just do my chores.
Welcome to my world.
Oh.
Okay, I'm leaving.
No.
But the later the better, they Big Brother think so. Hello, Reg.
Oh, you've named him?
Reg the head.
Oh. I need food now.
Jackie, come on, we're singing. Can we sing us a nice
What are you
song?
singing?
Yes, sing. Let's sing.
You can sing.
Sing a Madonna song, not like a virgin.
Oh God, you're the cover.
Sing a nice song. No, not seriously now.
I can't sing. I don't even know.
Just sing something nice. Come on, because we're
Why
chilling.
don't you sing something nice? You're a singer. You're a dancer.
Oh, you sing so
I'm one of these people who just listens.
Sing.
All right then, I'll sing you
yeah,
something.
let me listen. I'm gonna listen.
Let me think. You've been eating cheese and crisps?
Chives and crisps.
Yeah.
I'll aim between my teeth or you just smell it?
I can smell it, yeah.
Okay, I won't get too near. That's so embarrassing, that is.
That's fine, carry on.
And I eat raw onions with raw lemon.
You're so attractive, Jackie.
I know.
Yeah.
I wished. It's the voice what makes it. So sexy.
Well, you're a good catch, you are.
I know,
11:44 p.m. Dirk and Leo are in the garden. Shilpa is in the diary room.
Jackie kind of just grows in you. She talks a lot. She never stops. Yeah, she's a good soul. She's someone I describe as someone. She's a 50-year-old who has the soul and mind of a 10-year-old, and I mean it as a compliment. She's very childlike. She's full of beans. She's always, in high spirits, which I think is great. I wish I had that much energy at that age.
Some of the housemates are in the lounge. Earlier tonight, Jackie gave Cleo a ring as a present.
I bought a bag of jewellery in for my eviction presents.
Well, what else have you got then?
Oh, yeah, they're for my presents.
I didn't know you
I
could bring
deliberately
presents
done
in for
that. Yeah, I deliberately done it. And you know what? Before I packed, I thought, I got this little bag, and I thought,
later.
I'm going to just put bits. I love leaving things.
Oh,
You know,
I didn't know
like climb bang.
Because-
When my dreadlocks were here, I used to take a dreadlock out. Well, I was Rasta for 19 years.
No, I want to see your pictures. I really
Yeah,
want
I
to
was
see
a
your
Rasta
pictures.
for 19 years, and it's just nice when you meet nice people and you like someone. I don't give to receive.
No, neither do I.
I will give for you to remember me,
Oh,
even though you
no.
might forget my voice.
No, listen, the thing is, this is a really special time that none of us will ever
my
have again, so it really
conversations.
matters. Anything exchanged
None of
in
us
this
will ever
time
be
really
Yeah,
matters.
that's why I brought that back.
I really tell
You
you,
know the
I'm very,
purple
very
bag?
touched, and I love it. And tomorrow I'm going to wear the dress in your
Yeah,
of the
fine.
ring.
But I don't think I'm giving Indian any present.
You're not.
No, I'm not.
You're not getting on.
Never have done from the time I reached. We had a disagreement. I don't hold grudges, Carol,
Yeah.
and I'm not rude.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
And I would
You're
never be
honest,
rude to
which
her.
is different from rude.
Yeah, I am honest.
I know, and that's different from rude.
I won't ignore her. Say she, no, never.
No.
Never, but she get niche.
To get niche, oh, nothing. What's niche, nothing.
That's me.
You can't be phony, that's the thing.
No, I'm not.
No,
I know.
I know.
And she's very false to me. I think she's very false. Very, very false lady. She either wants attention or comfort constantly off of someone. And if she don't get it, she comes and gives it to me, and I don't understand that. She slaughtered me for calling her a certain name.
Yeah.
And then when I finally tried to call her a real name, tonight she blew my brain. She came out, when you all came and won the task, she came out with some shite about, you can call me princess if you want. Fuck off. After you caused me a big disagreement about it.
Yeah.
Why now? Because the nomination's coming up soon?
Jack Jackie, Jade, Jermaine and Shilpa all face eviction from the Big Brother house. Who stays? You decide. To save a housemate, call 090 1132 33, followed by 07 for Jack, 08 for Jackie, 09 for Jade, 10 for Jermaine, 14 for Shilpa. Or text the name of the housemate you want to save to 84466.
No, I can't. I can't even do that.
Family members Jermaine and Shilpa are in the bedroom.
What happened? You saw a rat?
Oh my God, this is not good.
Oh, you dropped your parents' picture?
You know, Jermaine, you just have to do me a favor. Can you just pick this up for me, please?
Sure, what?
It's my photograph, my God's photograph.
Oh,
I can't touch it today.
Okay, 1 second. Where is it? Right here? That picture?
Sorry. Thank you. Can you stick it over there?
In here?
Stick it on it. In front, like the way it was.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Thank you, Jermaine. Yeah.
Leo is in the diary room. Big Brother has provided him with a copy of his contract. Most of the servants are in the scullery talking about Shilpa.
Oh, Dirk.
Stop it!
I think, I don't want to dash your hopes, but I think it has to be in, I think you have to be Indian.
Absolutely.
What for?
Not only that.
To marry
you-
Shilpa, and you have to be in Bombay more at the point.
And you have to come from the right family.
Yes, there's all of that.
Doesn't with the Indian, the parents arrange...
Normally, but not with her. She can choose because her parents are very liberal.
How about
So
the miso?
she's just explained now she's part of a very small community where up until this generation they've had to marry within the community.
But I
Her
could charm
parents
her.
are very
I'm good
liberal.
with parents. Her dad
Well,
and I
you might,
be
yeah,
friends.
but you're wrong colour though.
Proper serious, aren't you?
I can.
No.
Leo has been reading his contract for 9 minutes.
Okay, Big Brother, thank you for that.
And?
Well, basically, they say we agree they're in total rights to provide whatever they fucking feel like.
That's what I thought.
So,
But basically, you realise we're stuffed that they can do what they want with us, really. Yeah.
yeah. So we got 26 days to think about.
Green.
No, we don't.
happens now?
Are you crazy?
What
You think of
happens now?
one day at a time.
That's all right.
They just wanted my high voice. So they came all the way from the States saying nobody does that voice like Leo Sayer, which was lovely. And it's the title track of the album, comes out in March, and it's the first single. And Rolling Stone, they've already checked it out with Rolling Stone reckons it's a smash.
Most of the housemates are in the lounge. Cleo, Shilpa and Carol are talking about Dirk.
I'll tell you something very tragic. He's been a very sick man. Really? Yes.
Oh my God, why?
Yes, he had prostate cancer at 30. I mean, that is like monstrously young.
He wrote a book.
He wrote
so
a
you're
book
not
about
being
it.
indiscreet.
No, he wrote a book about it. Yes. And they
Oh,
wanted,
this is Dirk we're talking
yeah,
about?
and he told us. He said they wanted to they wanted to castrate him.
Oh my God. Is that why his wife left him?
No. Well, I don't
Because she
know.
couldn't make bread. She couldn't
Yeah.
make bread and wouldn't make bread.
And the reason he eats,
clear.
the reason he
No, it's
eats the way
true.
he eats
He
now
likes-
is because he completely changed his way of eating and almost cured himself. That's what he wrote the book about.
God.
Yeah. That's why he eats rice and everything.
Dirk is in the diary room.
Hello, Dirk.
Hello.
What do you think about the new housemates?
They're very, It's an odd group. I get along with them all. Talk to Jack about football. Jade is a smart cookie. And her mother is a little bit like Leo. Between the two of them, it's nice though. You can just sit there. You don't have to do anything. Just sit there and like watching it. Yeah, they're lively. When Jade talks, she'll say something I won't understand 80% of it. And her mother, the same. I can't understand Joe. I can't understand. I'm for Danielle. It's just every fifth or sixth word. I never thought of that. That's one of the most difficult things about being here. I feel like a foreigner.
Is there anyone you feel particularly close to in the Big Brother house?
Philpa, I feel close to. Not close enough, but close to. Although I can't pronounce her name, which is a big hindrance. I think that's a Freudian block. I've been flirting with her. I have to stop doing that, though. It's not. I'm teasing her.
Now the housemates are all back together, how do you plan on spending your evening?
I can't flirt anymore. That kept me going for 3 or 4 days. So, can't talk to Ken about old movies. Can only listen to Lee.
So sexy.
Oh, you're a good catch, you are.
I know, eh?
11:44 p.m. Dirk and Leo are in the garden. Shilpa is in the diary room.
Jackie kind of just grows on you. She talks a lot. She never stops. Yeah, she's a good soul. She's someone I describe as someone. She's a 50-year-old who has the soul and mind of a 10-year-old, and I mean it as a compliment. She's very childlike. She's full of beans. She's always, in high spirits, which I think is great. I wish I had that much energy at that age.
Some of the housemates are in the lounge. Earlier tonight, Jackie gave Cleo a ring as a present.
I bought a bag of jewellery in for my eviction presents.
Well, what else have you got then?
Oh, yeah, they're for my presents.
I didn't know you
I
could bring
deliberately
presents
done
in for
that.
that.
I deliberately done it.
Oh,
and you know
cool.
what? Before I packed, I thought, I got this little bag, and I thought,
later.
I'm going to just put bits. I love leaving things.
Oh,
I like climb bang. When my dreadlocks were here, I used to take a dreadlock out. Well, I was Rasta for 19 years.
No, I want to see your pictures. I really want to see your pictures.
Yeah, I was a Rasta for 19 years, and it's just nice when you meet nice people and you like someone. I don't give to receive.
No, neither do I.
I will give for you to remember me, even though you might forget my voice.
No, listen, the thing is, this is a really special time that none of us will ever have again, so it really matters. Anything exchanged in this time really matters. I really tell you, I'm very, very touched, and I love it. And tomorrow I'm going to wear the dress in your honour of the ring.
But I don't think I'm giving Indian any present.
You're not?
No, I'm not.
You're not getting on?
Never have done from the time I reached. We had a disagreement. I don't hold grudges, Carol, and I'm not rude.
Yeah. No, you're not.
And I would
you're
never
honest,
be rude to
which
her.
is different from rude.
I am honest.
I know, and that's different from rude.
I won't ignore her. Say she, no, never.
No.
Never, but she get niche.
She get niche? Oh, nothing. Niche, nothing.
That's me.
You can't be phony, that's the thing.
No, I'm not.
I know.
And she's very false to me. I think she's very false. Very, very false lady. She either wants attention or comfort constantly off of someone. And if she don't get it, she comes and gives it to me, and I don't understand that. She slaughtered me for calling her a certain name.
Yeah.
And then when I finally tried to call her a real name, tonight she blew my brain. She came out, when you all came and won the task, she came out with some shite about, you can call me princess if you want.
No. Because she couldn't make bread. She couldn't make bread and wouldn't make bread.
And the reason he eats,
the
eats the way he eats now
he likes
is because he completely changed his way of eating and almost cured himself. That's what he wrote the book about. God. Yeah. That's why he eats rice and everything.
Dirk is in the diary room.
Hello, Dirk.
Hello.
What do you think about the new housemates?
They're very, it's an odd group. I get along with them all. Talk to Jack about football. Jade is a smart cookie. And her mother is a little bit like Leo. Between the two of them, it's nice though. You can just sit there. You don't have to do anything. Just sit there and like watching it. Yeah, they're lively. When Jade talks, she'll say something I won't understand 80% of it. And her mother, the same. I can't understand Joe. I can't understand. I'm for Danielle. It's just every 5th or 6th word. I never thought of that. That's one of the most difficult things about being here. I feel like a foreigner.
Is there anyone you feel particularly close to in the Big Brother house?
Philpa, I feel close to. Not close enough, but close to. Although I can't pronounce her name, which is a big hindrance. I think that's a Freudian block. I've been flirting with her. I have to stop doing that, though. It's not. I've been teasing her.
Now the housemates are all back together, how do you plan on spending your evening?
I can't flirt anymore. That kept me going for 3 or 4 days. So, can't talk to Ken about old movies. Can only listen to Leo for so long. Nothing to talk about with anybody else. Sometimes the loneliest place to be is in a crowd.
You're always welcome to talk to Big Brother in the diary room.
Okay, yeah. Might do that. Might do that. You can get me Shilpa's phone number?
6:28 p.m. Big Brother has gathered the housemates in the lounge and, as a reward for passing a task, has given Jackie 3 takeaway menus for the housemates to order tonight's evening meal.
We have an Asian menu, a Japanese menu.
Might be getting it.
(1:27 p.m. Cook Cleo and housekeeper Dirk are in the living area. Family member Shilpa and head butler Carol are in the bedroom.
You know, I'd like to have like a nice, healthy
Yes.
life.
Yes, and you
dash life.
Yes. But you couldn't with an older man.
I don't think so.
Do you have to marry an Indian man?
Yes, definitely.
Do you? You have to?
Yeah.
Or because you want to?
I want to.
Oh, you want to, okay.
There'll be too much that he'll have to change and I'll have to change otherwise. You
Yeah.
know? You know, just makes things
Dirk
easier.
actually went through that scenario yesterday. He was saying, where would I live?
Are you serious?
No, we were playing.
Are you kidding me? This is going to be on TV. You know that, right? This is great TV.
He knows that there's no chance. He's just got a little twinkle. And
Dad, you know what? He was telling me about his life, and he's a good man. He's given up a lot. He's sacrificed a lot for his children.
Completely.
I'm sure he'll find someone.
He said it was like 14 years when he's been because he didn't have a relationship with anybody.
How sad.
You look at somebody like him who's attractive and nice.
I know he's very attractive.
And nice hair.
He's just a little hard on hearing though.
Yeah, but that's Thank you very much, darling. That's gorgeous.
Leo comes to the diary room.
Hello, Big Brother.
Leo, how are you feeling?
Have you got my contract?
Leo, can you specify for Big Brother the exact issues that you have grievances with?
Smoking, insanitary conditions generally, constant air conditioning and no fresh air, and noise terrorism, I call it. That clapping, endless clapping sound, which I don't think is fair. I wouldn't keep a dog like this.
On the issue of noise, Big Brother does, on Fridays, during a live show, play crowd noise into the house to ensure that the house is not disturbed by noises coming from the outside world.
I'm out of here. That's me. I'm over. I quit. I quit. I don't
Leo,
listen to
would you
this
take
shit.
a seat so
no,
that Big Brother
no,
can
I
discuss
refuse
these
to
issues
sit.
with
I'll
you?
show you my dick if you like, but that's about it. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I don't want to have that again. I don't like it. It's not fair. It's inhumane. It's inhumane. And if you won't show me my contract, then I think you're breaking your contract. You're breaking your agreement. And quite frankly, I'd rather go back to Australia at this moment than stay on the show. And I'm asking you to do something about it, or else you lose me for your fucking little game.
Leo, Big Brother values...
Big Brother has given head butler Carol envelopes for each servant. If servants have succeeded in fulfilling their individual duties, then they will be paid for their time. If they've failed, the envelope will be empty.
This is Big Brother. Carol, you must now open your pay packet.
I have failed.
Oh my God.
I have failed mine, so don't get excited. That's why they took me in today.
We're all silly. And we're all nervous.
Oh, pass. I think they must be being nice. I have, you all have, my God.
3 passes.
That's all we need, 3.
No, 3 passes. You need 2 more. No,
3
yeah.
fouls. You know, it's 3 fouls. You get 3 fouls. That's 4 of us.
Well done, Carol.
This is Big Brother. Ian, you must now open your pay packet.
Don't pass, it's my fault.
Leo, you must now open your pay packet.
No, yes, you have. Yeah, 100%.
Want me to open it?
But I'm a rebel.
Yeah, you have done it. It's the best.
I failed.
No, you ain't, Fibber.
You're messing.
Leo, it was a fundamental part of the night butler's role to be on call at all times in the servant quarters once the family had retired to bed. By falling asleep during your shift, you failed to fulfil your duties and have unfortunately not been paid.
Don't worry.
We still love you.
Don't worry, Leo.
Don't worry, we'll still eat. We'll be fine.
Do you know there's only one we can
I don't know if I can associate
I fell
with you
asleep on the
anymore,
chair,
Leo.
and in the end I gave up and got me bedclothes and just went to sleep.
Cleo, you must now open your pay packet.
Oh, come on.
You'll cry, won't you?
You pass.
Don't take it too seriously, Cleo.
Yes. 2 more we need now. Yeah. 2 more passes. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Shush.
Fine.
Oh, stop
We're
it.
a team, so don't worry.
Joe, you must
Go,
now
Joe.
open your pay packet.
Go, Joe! Go,
I haven't.
Joe.
I haven't.
Yes, you have.
I haven't.
Oh, honey.
Joe, you have cooked, cleaned, and helped your cook to prepare some fine food throughout the task.
That's
However,
good.
in allowing a member of the family to prepare their own snack, you have...
Good. That was a good movie, I liked it.
Yeah.
Most of the family and some of their servants are in the living area.
Wait, you've got to see this. Jermaine. No! Right, no, Jackie, just moonwalk for us. Moonwalk, come on.
Don't show us the
Just
moonwalk.
What's that one? Kiss my bad fucking ass. Oh, I can't do it.
Jackie,
Can't do it. Oh, yeah.
Right, moonwalk and then go in
All
the
right.
here and then the leg.
I can't do that bit. Ow! I like that bit.
Night butler Leo is in the diary room.
Hello, Leo. How are you today? Big Brother is here for you, if there is anything Big Brother can do.
Okay, well, I'll speak and I'll make a statement, if you like. I don't trust Big Brother. I think you're using a lot of psychological warfare, and I have no respect for Big Brother. Basically, I find that your attitude sucks. I'm in a place which is insanitary. I don't think the conditions here are clean, and I think that we as celebrities should be treated with some respect. I know we get a fee, But quite honestly, he's not really what I'm worth, I don't think. I'd really like a copy of my contract to see where I agreed to some of the items that are going on now. That would be really nice.
Leo, Big Brother does accept that you're feeling upset.
Oh, fuck off. Okay, Big Brother, I'll give you 1 hour. Just either my contract or a producer. And if you can't do that, then the game is over, okay?
Big Brother has heard and understood all your concerns, Leo, and
Yo,
Big Brother will get back to you.
Ooh. Okay, well, fuck you and thank you very much.
"11:50 a.m. In the servant quarters, peasant Danielle, night butler Leo and head butler Carol are in the scullery.
My bugbear is that if you were going to do this, just like the American officers at Abu Ghraib, you should have thought of...
There's a big difference between people at Abu Ghraib and us is we're getting paid and they're not.
Not much. Not much, because this is a controlled environment where people are on the outside controlling them. Well, not Abu Ghraib, actually.
But nobody
no,
put
Guantanamo
us...
Bay. Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, nobody put us here. You know?
We done this ourselves.
We did this ourselves. Nobody said go
I know
there.
that, but it should be thought out.
Well, it is
Should-
thought out.
And the reason he eats, the eats the way he eats now, he likes because he completely changes his way of eating, and almost creates himself. That's what he wrote the book about. God. Yeah. That's why he eats rice and everything.
Dirk is in the diary room.
Hello, Dirk.
Hello.
What do you think about the new housemates?
They're very, it's an odd group. I get along with them all. Talk to Jack about football. Jade is a smart cookie. And her mother is a little bit like Leo. Between the two of them, it's nice though. You can just sit there. You don't have to do anything. Just sit there and like watching it. Yeah, they're lively. When Jade talks, she'll say something I won't understand 80% of it. And her mother, the same. I can't understand Joe. I can't understand. I'm for Danielle. It's just every 5th or 6th word. It's I never thought of that. That's one of the most difficult things about being here. I feel like a foreigner.
Is there anyone you feel particularly close to in the Big Brother house?
Philpa, I feel close to. Not close enough, but close to. Although I can't pronounce her name, which is a big hindrance. I think that's a Freudian block. I've been flirting with her. I have to stop doing that, though. It's not... been teasing her.
Now the housemates are all back together, how do you plan on spending your evening?
I can't flirt anymore. That kept me going for 3 or 4 days. So, can't talk to Ken about old movies. Can only listen to Leo for so long. Nothing to talk about with anybody else. Sometimes the loneliest place to be is in a crowd.
You're always welcome to talk to Big Brother in the diary room.
Okay, yeah. Might do that. Might do that. You can get me Shilpa's phone number?
6:28 p.m. Big Brother has gathered the housemates in the lounge and, as a reward for passing a task, has given Jackie 3 takeaway menus for the housemates to order tonight's evening meal.
We have an Asian menu, a Japanese menu, and an Indian menu. Okay, you're allowed one.
Go back in if you want. I'm alright. I'm just taking a minute.
Your mum doing your heading?
I don't really think it's like. I just think the whole thing is now.
Where?
I don't know. When my mum's about, I just always sort of like the grown-up, and I don't want to be. I am a
I knew
grown-up.
it was going to be like that.
Don't want to be. I don't know. I don't know. It's not like something I can stop and put on. It just happens when she's around.
I always go like that. That's why I always act like that, and you always fucking moan at me.
Just take it differently, but mine's different. Mine's a different scenario. Mine's just because your mum's not like my mum, is she? Your mum's like a normal, well, not normal, but your mum's like a mum. I'd rather be at home looking after my kids and thinking over my kids than my mum. If I'm going to be a mum to someone, I'd rather be a mum to my kids, not a mum to my mum. It ain't her fault, it's just that's how it's always been, and I don't know, it's like, I don't know, Jack, it's hard to say, I'm just going to shut up.
8:57 p.m. Jackie, Carol, Danielle, Joe, Jade and Leo are in the living area.
Excuse me sitting on top of you.
That's all right.
That's all right. I'm up here now. He's gone all small. Here, you're all little.
Will you stop that?
I'm all little.
They just hate my voices.
So we hate your voices, it's just they're
I
constant.
can be really annoying, can't I?
I've not had you that long. So no, not yet.
You'll see.
You're not had me at all yet.
Give it till tomorrow evening. You'll be smacking them across the face tomorrow night.
Dirk and Jermaine are by the hot tub.
I asked somebody, I guess it doesn't snow very often in London.
It should.
You would think so.
Being how cold it gets.
I mean, you see all those movies about London, they always got Charles Dickens movies, I don't know, like, Oliver Twist, The Christmas, they always got snow. But I hear that's really rare.
Ian and Shilpa are nowhere.
It's nice to have a bit of peace and quiet. Just be...
I know. I'm just dreading if Jackie comes here. If I see her entering this area, I'm just running away.
Oh, she's
You're going to have to deal with that.
Yeah, I've not spent a whole day with her yet, so... I obviously just do my chores.
Welcome to my world.
Oh.
Okay, I'm leaving.
No.
But the later the better, they Big Brother think so. Hello, Reg.
Oh, you've named him?
People come there now. There's a lot of second homes, and starting in June, they really gets busy. But we got a lot of people coming in the winter to ski now.
Go back in if you want. I'm all right. I'm just taking a minute.
Your mum doing your heading?
I don't really think it's like. I just think the whole thing is now.
Where?
I don't know. When my mum's about, I just always sort of like the grown-up. And I don't want to be. I am a grown-up.
I knew it was going to be like that.
Don't want to be. I don't know. I don't know. It's not like something I can stop and put on. It just happens when she's around.
I always go like that. That's why I always act like that, and you always fucking moan at me.
Just take it differently, but mine's different. Mine's a different scenario. Mine's just because your mum's not like my mum, is she? Your mum's like a normal, well, not normal, but your mum's like a mum. I'd rather be at home looking after my kids and thinking over my kids than my mum. If I'm going to be a mum to someone, I'd rather be a mum to my kids, not a mum to my mum. It ain't her fault, it's just that's how it's always been, and I don't know, it's like, I don't know, Jack, it's hard to say, I'm just going to shut up.
8:57 p.m. Jackie, Carol, Danielle, Joe, Jade and Leo are in the living area.
Excuse me sitting on top of you.
That's all right.
That's all right. I'm up here now. He's gone all small. Here, you're all little.
Will you stop that?
I'm all little.
They just hate my voices.
So we hate your voices, it's just they're
I
constant.
can be really annoying, can't I?
I've not had you that long. So no, not yet.
You'll see.
You're not had me at all yet.
Give it till tomorrow evening. You'll be smacking them across the face tomorrow night.
Dirk and Jermaine are by the hot tub.
I asked somebody, I guess it doesn't snow very often in London.
It should.
You would think so.
Being how cold it gets.
I mean, you see all those movies about London, they always got Charles Dickens movies, I don't know, like, you know, Oliver Twist, the Christmas, they always got snow. But I hear that's really rare.
Ian and Shilpa are nowhere.
It's nice to have a bit of peace and quiet. Just be...
I know. I'm just dreading if Jackie comes here. If I see her entering this area, I'm just running away.
Oh, she's
you're going to have to deal with her.
Yeah, I've not spent a whole day with her yet, so...
Ah.
I obviously just do my chores.
Welcome to my world.
Oh.